This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we are traveling back in time. A simpler time, a more poppy time, a pastel time, bubbly clouds time, Golden Girls time, you know, Miami type of vibes. Gosh, we're traveling into YOP's past. We're traveling to YOP's Le Bain, YOP's Bath, the perfume that was released in 1989. So we're going to be reviewing a 1989 concoction. How far is it going to take us back into time? Let's see. I'm going to spray it on right now. Okay, before we get into the details, might I please ask you to, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, and then push the join button next to the subscription button and become a member today and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together there as well. Thank you to my patrons and members who have already pledged. The party is on, and I'm enjoying so much the time with you. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Fashion Bunker. Remember to thumb up this video. Thumb up this video. YouTube's algorithm loves the thumbs up. That's the only way the community can actually really grow, because otherwise YouTube is kind of lazy in pushing and promoting the channels. I would also like to thank my co-chatters and co-reviewers who are in the chat with me live right now, because this video is being filmed live. So guys, we're reviewing YOP's, Wolfgang YOP. This is Mr. YOP's Le Bain. And yes, you pronounce it YOP, not JOOP, not JOP. It's YOP. Okay. 1989. I wrote a lot of notes for this one. Oriental floral fragrance. Now, YOP describes this. If you go on the YOP website today, so this one is still in production, right? I haven't smelled the 80s version of it, but let me tell you, the current formulation available now is as powerful as it gets, you guys. There's nothing weak about this one. And so what they said is that the bottle is supposed to have a faint resemblance to the female body and its curves. Really? I mean, if YOP thinks this is how a woman's body looks like, then I think we're in deep trouble. But okay, female curves and body. This looks like an eyeball. But what, these two little side things are shoulders maybe? I don't know. It's a really cute bottle though. Now, let me take you to the 80s, you guys. The first thing that this reminded me of, I kid you not, and this is why I love this one so much. You guys, the Cabbage Patch Kids, you know, they were always scented, and they still are. They have that baby powder vanilla smell to their skin. And that's exactly this perfume. It's YOP's Le Bain. It's the Cabbage Patch Kids, you guys. Look how cute they are. Hello, everybody. Hello. And, oh, it's amazing. So, at first when I sprayed it, I love Cabbage Patch Kids, by the way. It gets there in the dry down. It gets more into the vanilla hues, into that powdery Cabbage Patch Kid vibe. And I mean, the Cabbage Patch Kids, I love them to bits. They're so adorable. Hi, everybody. This is Amy, by the way. So let's put Amy delicately down here while we review the perfume. Now, I gotta tell you, 1989, but the font in the bottle, now 1989 is already the time when Franco Moschino was already designing and working. This looks very much like something Moschino would have designed. It looks like a Moschino designed bottle. The font is very much Moschino as well. We do have the YOP logo on top of the lid. There you see it kind of shimmering through. It's like etched in there or lasered in there. That is not very Moschino-esque. But the font of YOP is with exclamation mark. It reminds us very much of like Moschino Uomo with the question mark instead of the exclamation mark. But it is, they're in the same aesthetic, in the same pop cultural aesthetic. Now, let me get to the notes here. There's a lot to be said about the notes, because let's run through the notes that the actual YOP website tells us. So we got South Chinese lychee. South Chinese lychee. Not just any lychee. South Chinese lychee. Magnolia, aldehydes, orange blossom, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes, rose, Turkish rose, jasmine, cedar, sandalwood from Arabia, lily of the valley. So sandalwood is in the mid notes. And base notes, tonka bean, musk, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. The key word here is amber and vanilla. Amber and vanilla are the key words together with sandalwood, but I guess the South Chinese lychee has its say here as well. I also have to say, I also smell a slight bitterness in here, like almondy touch. It's not listed in the notes, but I smell something that could be almonds. Almonds, you know, it has that nutty, slight, bitter, almondy flavor, which coincidentally is quite similar to the almond hue we get in Hypnotic Poison. Now in Hypnotic Poison, it's more bitter. Here it's not bitter. It's not that bitter. Not that bitter at all. But it has that kind of vibe in there. What else did I... Oh, something fascinating I've noticed. A lot of people mention that the oleander flower is in here as well. So I was like, yeah, it could be. The oleander has a kind of a vanilla-esque aspect to it, but then I went more into the oleander and I was like, wait, let me research that a bit more. It says, the oleander smells faint or not at all, but there are some types of oleander that do smell intensely of sweet rose, bubblegum undertone, and that's exactly what this one has. It has like bubblegummy, 80s bubblegummy undertone. Vanilla, powdery, wallflower-like, green floral, suntan lotion, and the Cattleya orchid. That's what oleander usually smells like. There's different versions of oleander. Some smell, some don't, as I said, but this does have that 80s type of synthetic sweetness to it, which, oh my God, it just makes you happy. It really does. It really, really does. Now, let's get to what it reminds me of, other than the Cabbage Patch Kids. The cabbages. Hey girl. She's like, yes, queen. I smell like Le Bon by YOP. In the opening, the first time you spray it, there's a similar heft to it that Lulu has. The first Lulu, not the reformulation. But then in the dry down, it flips over, and when it hits that amber, real amber dry down, it delivers Obsession by Calvin Klein. So it has a little bit of those two. Lulu in the top, Obsession in the bottom, and in between, it's this 80s joyful, I want to say, bubblegum, powdery, talcumy, vanilla happiness. It's just really happy and enticing and warm in a way, because I mean, it's called bath, so you're supposed to feel all cuddly. I guess you're supposed to take a bath with all the bubbles, and then after that you have this gorgeous, thick, wonderful towel to wrap yourself around, and then you put another one on your head if you have longer hair. You know, like those scenes in the movies in the 80s when the girl has the towel wrapped around her, you know, breast here, like the white towel, and then she has another one on her head, and then she sits on the border of the bathtub, and you know, she still has the rotating phone, not the type dials, but the rotating dials, and she's holding a pastel egg. Usually they're kind of in this egg color phone in her hand, and the twirled wire of the phone, and she's pulling it, and So she's sitting on the board of the bathtub on the phone. She puts it on her shoulder while she's doing her nails. You know, she's talking to her friend. She's doing her nails, and then you best believe the nail color is a flashy pink. She's doing that in a flashy pink. The tiles behind her are like a baby blue, a hue of baby blue. The lights are subdued, very soft lights in this scene where this lady is on the phone after the bath, putting on that flashy nail polish, holding that eggshell yellow phone. My God, I don't even know what it's called. But anyway, the thing. It's been a while since those existed. What is it called? Anyway, and talking and discussing, like, you know, oh, did John look at me at school today, or he didn't? No, yeah, he for sure he did. Oh, when we go out tonight at the movies, he's gonna be there. What are you gonna wear? And then, you know, hanging behind her is a denim, a stone washed denim with huge shoulder pads jacket. It's right there as well. And then she's going to wear that denim skirt that kind of hits right the knee. She's going to wear those white socks with a little, she's going to wear that, the 80s white socks that had like embroidered ruffle bit on top of them. You know what I mean? And then she's going to wear those with, when the 80s did the 60s, or when the 80s did the 50s, she's going to wear the little ballerina slipper in a pastel pink with that sock, or she might just wear either LA Gear or Reebok high tops in like a pastel blue, and then those socks are gonna look out, and then she's gonna have that denim skirt that hits the knee and the shoulder pads jacket, and she's gonna, of course, she's gonna have a perm. The hair is all coiffed and wavy on top, and she's going to have blush, that gorgeous rosy peachy blush to enhance the cheekbones, and the nail polish, and blue around the eyes, you know, the 80s blue makeup around the eyes. And she's going to go out, you know, oh my God, this is what this is. Wonderful, fluffy memories of pop culture, of carefree times, of going to the movies and watching, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street just came out, so everybody's excited to go watch it. Halloween 2 just came out, everybody's excited to go watch it. The 50th slasher version of Jason Voorhees of Friday the 13th just came out, you know, and you're going to watch it. Or, you know, 16 Candles is out. Let's go watch 16 Candles, John Hughes movies, you know? Like, the ABC Club, the Breakfast Club, not the ABC Club. The Breakfast Club is, again, with Molly Ringwald. Oh, man. It just brings like an endless smile to my face. This is YOP's Le Bon. I mean, it's playful, it's poppy, it's comforting, it's enticing, it makes you smile, it makes you feel cocooned, it makes you feel like that girl sitting at the edge of that gorgeous bathtub in that bathroom with pastel ceramics around it, putting on nail polish while you're talking on the eggshell colored phone to your best friend. And just, that's the only cares you have in your life, is figuring out what movie you're going to go to watch that night, and if John is going to notice you or not. Like, that's all you need. That's all the cares in your world. That's all that worries. Like, it's not even a worry. It's the only thing that you have to deal with. Taking a bath, putting on the makeup, and going out to the movies with friends. Like, that's what this is, you guys. And look at the beautiful, well, could be better, but look at the gorgeous kind of the packaging of it, with that faded from light baby blue, almost invisibly baby blue, to white. The cleanness of it all. This is the 80s. Like, in a way, but there's a nostalgia there, because this is 1989. This is the end of the 80s. This is like the beginning of something new almost. It's almost like a goodbye. And that's why it's just also kind of heartbreaking. It smells like Thank you to this decade. You've been amazing. You've given so much. But now it's time to say goodbye. And this is kind of encapsulates the memories, the happy childhood memories or what have you of the 80s are in this bottle. So get your hands on this. Get your hands on this because it's a memory. And if you haven't lived in the 80s, you smell this, you create a whole world. The 80s are just back all of a sudden. And even if you've never lived in the 80s, you're going to understand them through this. Just saying. All right, that was my review of YOP's Les Bains. Les Bains. Les Bains. What say you in the chats? What you say you in the chats? I need to make dinner. She does make nice perfume, says Mr. Philip Fabulous. Time to take a bath, says Emilio. Everything you just said, yes, says Mr. Philip Fabulous. Olivo says, yes, Dacob, the 80s were comfortable. Kira says, I miss the 80s. Emilio says, yes, my scent of the day. Oh, Emilio, you're wearing Les Bains? Debbie says, can we go to 1979 and just start all over again the whole decade? Yes, Debbie. Wayne Martin, I have Les Bains. It's lovely, but I prefer YOP Femme. Really? You prefer this one, is it? You're dying for it. This one, you mean? Mr. Philip Fabulous, YOP Le Bath. Am I sensing some Chanel No. 5 vibes? No. No. YOP side did it again. Says Jack. Mr. Philip Fabulous says, oh my God, YOP, I did it again. I mean, Le Bain. Oh, cha. Mr. YOP is not your typical German. He seems like a really nice and warm person. Jam says, Emilio, do you review perfume? Of course he does. He says Emilio has an amazing YouTube channel called Emilio. She's shaped like a Kardashian. Oh, that's why it has a reminiscence with the female body. Okay. With 80s shoulder pads. Bloop. There they are. Oh my God, Cabbage Patch. Yes, Aisha. It smells like Cabbage Patch dolls, you guys. It really does. Like, how do you get more 80s than this? How do you get more 80s than this? Tell me. Well, he is German and calls the perfume Le Bain. He ain't your average German, all right, if he calls it in a French name. SpongeBob's body, apparently. Yeah, it looks like a SpongeBob. Oh, love that doll. They were fought over in stores when they first came out. I know. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. I do remember the smell and the soft material. Yeah, the heads are plasticky though, and I love that they have their, wool hair. Oh, the smell. It's so amazing. I still have my Cabbage Patch doll at my parents' house. Best memories. I still remember the smell. Rich Mitch, I just got a partial bottle of What About Adam by YOP. Orange Blossom, says Emilio. Jam says, the only YOP I tried was the green apple one. Rara says, yes, I definitely get almond and amaretto. Yeah, it has an amaretto vibe to it. I like the sound of this. I love gourmand fragrances, so I would like the almond. I mean, try it out, Aisha. Try it out. This one is also a cheapie nowadays. You can get it off, Amazon. If I manage to, I'll post an affiliates link down below to the to YOP's Les Bains. Lots of people say it smells like cherry tobacco, but I don't smell any of that. No, I don't get any of that either. This one is definitely the inspiration for Givenchy P and Gaultier by the power of two. Oh, but they were much more intense. This is softer. It's more like, it's like that. 80s toy commercials, Barbie, Care Bears, Pupples, Hot Wheels, and so on. We were glued to the TV screen. The Cabbage Patch Kids came on the news. Kids started a war at toy stores. Tug of war, says Amina. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. It really lifts the mood, says Amelia. It's a positive smell. This one, really lifts the mood, you guys. It really does. It really does. Actually, you know what? Oh, oh, Lourdes Alberto just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, sweetie. Hey, I'm gonna put it on my chest. 3 spritzes, you guys. Oh, yes, queen. Let it develop throughout the rest of the live stream. I want this thing. I want it around me. I want that happiness. And I do love the bottle, I have to say. It is what it is. It is. This is a 75 ml. They do smaller shapes and sizes as well. But yeah. Oh my God. Let me just set my hair. The hair is messy. Hold on. She's adorable, says Red Cupid Bow Lips. The Cabbage Patch Kids. There should be a bath gel. There's a bath gel. There's a body cream or body lotion as well. Like they do the whole bath range of this one. It's not just the perfume. I love this cute little bottle. That's kind of just like bloop, sits there. I'm Louis says, oh my God, I was thinking what color to paint my nails. Flashy pink it is. Yes, Louis. Oh yes, oh my God, LA Gear sneakers. Yeah, Debbie, LA Gear sneakers. Yes. Jeez, this girl, powdery extravaganza. Addicted with designers. Oh no, that was the guy. Hi, Dacob. Hi, Mrs. Lux V. Oh my God, I need the 80s back, says Oli Soto. You need this. This helps bring the 80s back, at least in spirit. Oh my God, the YOP Femme is the one, says Amelia. Yeah, I got it here on the side. Rara says, no tomato, I prefer YOP to both. What? Oh, you don't like this one, Rara? Maybe it's too sweet for you. Because I know you like more floral and chypras. Debbie says, YOP, I will have to add the ever-growing list. Letty says, I need to get a bottle of that perfume. I need some 80s in my life right now. Letty, this is it. This is it. The carefree, debonair attitude of the 80s. You get this one, you're going to feel it. And also, I would say, get the biggest bottle you can. I got the 75 ml. It's not going to last long. It looks so tiny, but this is the biggest one that they make. 75 ml. So guys, thank you so much for co-reviewing with me or listening or watching the YOP Le Bon review. Man, it's not a complicated or complex fragrance. It's very simple. But it just, I mean, look at me. I'm smiling like I'm cuckoo. It makes me happy. It just, yeah, brings back really good vibes and good emotions. And it's just, it's a good one. It makes you feel really light-hearted and it makes you feel a kid again. And what more can you wish for? It's literally brings back the dreams and brings back all the hopes and all the lightheartedness that goes with it. So guys, that's it. That's YOP's Le Bon. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do thumb it up. It means a lot to me and to the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button and become a member today and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together on Patreon. And scrolling here on the side are all my members and patrons and super chatters that have helped and are helping to sustain and let the Fashion Bunker grow. Thank you guys so much. If you want to be listed here as well, you can join me today, right now, and become one of the co-producers of the Fashion Bunker community. Thank you guys so much. Listen, perfumes, perfumes, perfumes. I never, you know what? I never stop being in awe of fragrances, in awe of perfumes, in awe of how much they help you be happy, how much they elevate you, how much they make you soar and fly outside of your own misery, the life you're leading, and then you smell a good perfume and all of a sudden you're somewhere else, you're in a place where you wish to be. It's like perfumes always help you go there. It's like they're your best friends. They never do anything bad to you. I mean, of course, you pick them out like you pick out your friends. You don't buy something that doesn't smell good to you. But the ones that smell good to you, they always there. They unconditionally love you. They unconditionally pep your mood, boost your mood, and elevate you, you know, to a higher place. And what more can you wish from life than that? So thank you to perfumes, I say. Thank you to you too for watching and supporting and thumbing up this video, and for your love. Until next time, never forget to never give up on that love. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Mwah.